What's going on, guys? Alex here, back at you with another video. Not really a certain episode of anything, but as the title suggests, this is an update to the Empire pipe barrel, the $90 two-piece barrel that came out not too long ago from Empire Paintball. This is the one with the little colored rings in the middle, where you'll be able to can currently buy a whole bunch of different backs in different sizes for it. They come as this two-piece barrel with a 688 back, as well as 5 different colored rings. You've got the gold, the silver, the black, the lime, and the red. So this is very much an update to the last video I did on here, where I measured it with my digital calipers. And it appeared to me, and with my digital calipers, that the bore size was off by a significant amount. Since that video has gone up, almost within, I'd say, 2 days after that video going up, Empire Paintball contacted me, said they thought something could be severely wrong with the product, and they thought that we might had got some defective product, and they wanted me to immediately send back these barrels over Empire. They sent me a shipping label for an overnight UPS label, so I was able to put them back in the mail and send them immediately back to Empire. And they tested it and made sure their machines were correctly calibrated and all that stuff like that. And they were able to test, and they came to the conclusion that their machine said 688. They were only off by approximately 0.005 plus minus, which is within tolerances of basically everybody's barrel making standards, and they were pretty right on. So basically this is just a video to say that, I'm certainly, a big enough man to admit that, my procedures and the way I went about it was obviously incorrect. It didn't come out right. And, the measurement with my digital calipers was just straight up wrong. So obviously, my apologies to any of you guys out there who have had preconceived notion about the Empire pipe barrel since my last video on the pipe barrel itself. And with that being said, with the machines calibrated and the fact that they came out to, pretty much right on the money with 688, and according to their machines, I have photo proof in my email, which I will include in this video. You'll see the pictures pop up. I might put them up maybe right now when I'm talking, or I might put them up at the end. I'm not too sure right now. So if they don't come up, they're not coming up right now, just stick around to the end of the video. And you'll see the pictures that Empire sent me of these barrels. These two these are the same exact barrels that I had in the previous video. They're still marked with my AG Paintball sticker. I sent them out, and they sent me back the same exact 2 things. And the photos are these exact 2 barrels on their machines, saying that these are right on the money. So obviously, my calipers, maybe. There's a whole certain number of possibilities that could go wrong. Obviously, they're not crazy expensive calipers. I think they were only like $60 or something like that. So obviously, they're not going to be the most accurate piece of equipment in the world. They could have been not zeroed properly, so they had, before I even started to try and measure, they were already off by a certain percentage. Or they could I could have just been measuring incorrectly because obviously on a flat edge caliper, you're trying to measure the inner diameter of a circular object. Obviously that's not going to come out right every single time. Where Empire Paintball has specifically made sleeves that are measured to perfectly be that exact size that they can go ahead and measure with and all that kind of stuff. So obviously, my first video was not correct. So, again, I apologize to all you guys out there who might have notions or ideas about the Empire pipe barrel since my last video. I would highly encourage you guys, knowing that these are actually properly sized. As far as I remember during my last video, I went back and rewatched it after I got the email from Empire. My only gripe was that the sizes weren't right. Everything else I really like about the barrel. The polishing and everything on the inside and the honing looks really, really nice. So knowing that they're the exact proper size, I at this point really don't have any complaints about the barrel itself. I'm sure I've shot this barrel on obviously the new Vanquish 2.0, and it shot great on there. So I certainly have no notion that this is just a great shooting barrel overall. I think the other big thing I want to hit at is the really just great customer service that's coming from Empire and Key Action Sports, to where, you know, 2 days after a video from, you know, a small channel like me, like I only have like 750 subscribers or something like that. I believe at the time I might have been the only one who had put up a review about the Empire pipe barrel at the time. I'm not too positive, don't take my word for that. I think it's, as far as I understand, within 2 days, somebody from the R&D department had seen it and saw something that they thought might be incorrect. They immediately contacted all the sales reps there at Empire and said, hey, do you know who this is? We'd like to get a hold of them. Obviously, my sales rep over at Empire said, yeah, that's Alex. He's on one of my accounts. And my sales rep immediately got in contact with me and said, you know, gave me the story from the R&D guys and sent me the overnight label. And you know, I think it's just a testament to how good the customer service is over there. You know, they saw something wrong, and instead of just avoiding it or ignoring it or pretending like they didn't see it, or, you know, even you know, there was nothing wrong in this case. So, you know, even they're just checking it out. They just want to make sure. I think that's fantastic that they went out of their way to go do that. You know, pay an overnight UPS label, which is not cheap. You know, back down to their headquarters and tested it out, sent me back the photos, and sent them back to me. And I think it's just a testament to good customer service, is that's what they do. You know, I can't think of another instance where I've ever had that happen with another company. You know, the last time something like this happened with another company, there was an actual problem with the product that I had, and it took 2 months to get the product back to the company, and then it took like another month just to get it back, and it was a hassle. Nobody wanted to talk to me. It was really, really annoying. So I really, you know, I can really appreciate what what Empire is doing. I think it's great. You know, I really appreciate the fact that they actually go out of the way and do that for customers. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, there you go. That's my reiteration on the Empire pipe barrel. Knowing that it's the proper size, all that, I really don't have to go through another review. I think it's a great barrel. And again, knowing that they're proper size, they're right on the money for the sizing. You know, I really have nothing bad to say about them. You know, $90 for a two-piece barrel for the right size might seem expensive to a lot of people, but then look at Daiuel barrels. Granted, they're a fantastic barrel, but you know, you're paying 100 and what is it now? They raised the price recently, so tips are $60 and backs are $70. So you're paying $130 for a two-piece barrel there, where you have to buy backs as well. So $90 for, you know, a barrel of comparable you know, quality. You know, I really don't have a problem with, as long as it holds up and it shoots true, which it did on the Vanquish that I shot. So I have no reason to doubt that these ones individually sold will as well. So yeah, there you go. That's it. Again, my apologies, obviously, to Empire Paintball and to my subscribers. You know, if I gave you bad notions, and you know, I'm not going out here to purposely badmouth any products. I'm going out here and I'm checking stuff out, and my findings, I'm going to give you an honest opinion on them. And at the time, based on my findings with the calipers, the sizes didn't come out correctly for me on the calipers, and until that point, I had no reason to doubt the results and the sizes that my calipers were giving me on barrels. They've worked before in the past. I haven't had any problems since then. So I had no reason to doubt it. So, you know, obviously I wasn't coming out here to attack Empire or anything like that, and attack the barrel because I don't like the barrel or anything like that. It's just that's what the results gave me, so I gave my honest opinion on it. Now that I understand now that I know what happened, and that there was an error and that these are the actual size, I have no problem saying that I think these are great barrels. So yeah, there you go. That's about it. Again, apologies to all you guys who had maybe preconceived notions based on my last video about the pipe barrel. And I really appreciate what you guys do. If you're watching this over at Empire, I really appreciate what you guys did. I think it's really cool that you guys do that. You know, keep on keeping on with the really great customer service and taking care of your customers and your accounts like me. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that, and sorry for the hoops I made you guys jump through and maybe gave you guys a scare if I did, that there might have been a bad batch or something. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the fact that I was able to come back and do the update. I really enjoyed the fact. Again, I'll put up those pictures if they didn't already go up at the end of this video so you guys can see. And big shout out and thanks to